I think we're facing something grim. I don't trust Russian officials. People report from all over Russia. There is no panic. I had stockpiled some food. Hi and welcome to Letters to King. Today is March 18th and this is my second coronavirus update. Today I will tell you three things. I will update you on the current situation with coronavirus in Russia, in Moscow, Russia. Second, I will share some thoughts about the coronavirus after effects. And the third, I will show you the food that I've stockpiled just in case, we have shortages. Just as I said, my first update was about walking through a large regular food store where I tried to show what food supplies were available and which ones weren't. Overall, the situation was fine, except for a few staples such as buckwheat, salt, carrots, poultry. The rest of food supplies were available. If you haven't watched that video, please do so. The link is on top of the screen. Well, what's happened in the past couple days in Moscow, Russia? Well, actually, not much. There are two types of information. One comes from YouTube and personal websites from regular people, and the second type is the official government information. According to the government, everything is under control. I don't trust Russian officials. They say it's under control. They say there are 150 people infected so far and just one person died. Well, I doubt it. I don't know whether it's true or not, but I don't trust them, okay? There is a chance that the situation is different. Why? Because the Russian official information, Russian media, official media, Russian official news outlets have, well, certain history, okay? So the second type is people. People report from all over Russia and they describe their experiences dealing with the coronavirus. I take it with a grain of salt as well. But, general picture in Russia and in Moscow is there is no panic, there is no chaos. Life is at regular order, okay? The coronavirus, of course, changes it a little bit. A lot of people work from home and a lot of people buy much more food than needed for everyday use. But in general, things are okay. So far, so good. Second, today is a quiet and a sad day. I have worked from home and I have quite a bit of time to think about what's going on. And, not a lot of people think about that because everyone is trying to deal with the immediate dangers, staying isolated, staying safe, washing hands and so forth. But there's a large problem, and this is the economical after effect of the coronavirus, the global after effect. I think we're facing something grim, very grim. I think that all of us, haven't faced anything like this in our lifetimes. It's going to be big because the coronavirus basically has shut down all human activity on Earth. And I'm talking business activity. China doesn't produce much. The United States doesn't render services. Russia, well, it pumps oil, but now oil trades at less than $19 a barrel. Europe is isolated, also doesn't buy, doesn't produce, doesn't sell, and doesn't render services. What's going to happen tomorrow? I mean, right now, a lot of people in a civilized world are out of work, okay? They don't have anything to do. They're just staying home and trying to stay safe. But what's going to happen in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, when time to pay their bills? They will not get any paychecks because they don't work, and they will have not worked for a couple weeks, but they will have to pay their bills, Okay, business is closed, Disney World is closed, the amusement parks are closed, the Vegas hotels are closed, everything shut down. The restaurants, what's gonna happen to the restaurants? People will start paying their bills late, file for bankruptcies. The prices of real estate will plummet. There will be a lot of supply and very little demand for goods and services. A lot of small businesses will close. I mean, we're talking of a problem of a huge proportion. Okay, and this really makes me sad. I'm an economist by education, and I see the possible outcomes of this pandemic. And the third part of my video, I would like to show you what we actually have. Like I said before, and you can watch in the video about the first update on the coronavirus, I had stockpiled some food so it can last us for 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, potatoes, some fruits, pasta, salt, flour, wheat flour, milk, meat, things like that. All right, and now I'm going to briefly show you what we have. Follow me. Here we go. This is basically the reserve. We also have fridge full of food that we use on daily basis, and we have some more veggies, but this is the staples that we usually eat every day, and this amount will last us for about 2 to 3 weeks. Tons of apples. We love apples and I juice them a lot. If not for coronavirus, we would eat it in about 10 days. We have some more apples for everyday use, but this is basically the reserve. Then there's a crate of Russian potato. Condensed milk. Lots of pasta. My girls love pasta. Some olive oil, some porridges, buckwheat, rice, milk. We don't drink milk much. Some bread, some macaroni and cheese, more potatoes. Okay, that's a decent amount. I mean, we eat quite a bit, but not huge amounts of food. So this is enough for us to last for about 2 weeks. And this is the amount that makes me feel comfortable. In case of emergency, I will have some time. At least my family will not need food. Well, now you've seen it. Okay, some people make fun of me for stockpiling on food, but it's better be safe than sorry. And that food is not going to waste because we're gonna eat it eventually. I have a friend of mine who lives in Florida, and he doesn't understand people who don't stockpile on food because he goes through hurricanes regularly, and every hurricane is 7 days without food, drinks water. So to him, stockpiling is a very regular and normal thing. Anyway, I will keep updating you on the coronavirus situation in Russia. Please keep tuning in, and thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, suggestions, or comments, please let me know in the comments and I will answer them. See you next time.